Hello again. Be checking your email for an email from me. Be checking your spam filter just in case it went there. In a few minutes, you'll be seeing a couple of videos of me doing divine healing with your crystal. And what we're going to be doing is cleaning all of your chakras and your aura. And then we have another video where we're going to be doing healing on your business and your projects. And then we're going to have a short presentation on all of the different ways we can help you with energy healing and all the books and CDs and courses we have available, including upcoming workshops in your area. Enjoy. Today I want to talk more about, pranic crystal healing and, how the shape and size of a crystal and the size matter. And, when you have like a crystal like this one, where the energy, or when it's tapered down and then down more, the energy comes in, it's magnified by the gold rod, but like shoots in the back, and since it's pretty much flawless, the energy is moving very quickly, and as it's getting closer to the tip, it moves out very, very quickly, then shoots out like a laser beam out of the tip. And this is like more of a slender one. But then if you have one, and it's not good or bad, any of these energies, it's just, this is how the shape is. Like this one here, it's very thick, and it tapers down a little bit, and then to the tip. So the energy comes out very, very strong, like pushing like a wall out of the tip, and then, it gets more refined and then shoots out like a laser beam. So the energy of this one, it comes out, but not as fast, but it's more of a pushing power, like a very powerful energy pushing out. And then, when you have long ones, the energy has a longer time to build up as it moves towards the tip. So then it can shoot out very, very quickly. Like one like this one. And then so in the long one like this one, the energy shoots out very fast and powerful, and has a long time to build up, and then as it shoots out the tip, it's just like whoosh, super powerful. And if the energy was tapered more, if it like tapered down more, the energy might move out even faster. But it's like, when they're super long like this, the energy shoots out very, very quickly, so you can do cleaning faster. And so the size matter, yes, but if it's in your budget to only have a small one, then this is fine. I've been using like a small one like this, and it's like wow, because it's really easy to handle and it's really light. But for the heavy jobs, the bigger ones, energy is very, very strong. But so if you can get the biggest one you can possible, depending on your budget. But even a small one's very powerful. I have some small ones downstairs that are very, very powerful, and they're nothing the size of these. But anyways, and today I want to talk about by Master Choco Tsui, about cleansing by crystals. And I guess you could do the same for gemstones, but there's techniques for okay, that's fine. But for cleansing a crystal, and basically you need to use water and salt. You just put some salt in a salt bowl, and he says here a handful of salt into like a big salad bowl, and you just rub the crystal. You could take some extra salt in your hand and rub the crystal while it's in the water. Sometimes I do it under running water. I just hold the crystal under the faucet with running water, and just kind of rub it with salt. And then also, you can use alcohol, which you can put in a spray bottle. You can spray the crystal, and then I like to spray the crystal and then rinse it off. It seems like more dirty energy comes off. And you can also use incense. Looks like this. You're just holding the crystal, kind of like smudging. You're just holding the crystal and letting it be purified by the smoke. And sandalwood's a good one to use because of the energy that's emitted by it. And then another way to do it is using electric violet light. And Master Cho's book, Advanced Pranic Healing, he teaches about how to use electric violet light. If you just cleanse off the dirty energy with your hand using electric violet light, and then you can also use prayer to clean a crystal. Like say this one, I would be like, it has a prayer here, how to cleanse a crystal using prayer. And so you just hold the crystal and you would say, and it's got a few other little things you do, but to the Supreme Being, to the spiritual elders, and the holy angels, thank you for cleansing this crystal and all of the crystals in my house of dirty energy, previous psychic impressions, and previous programs. In full faith, so be it. And then you do that, 3 times, and then you energize the crystal with like prayer or electric violet light, and wow, you can feel the energy. It's very strong when you do that. And another thing the way I like to clean crystals is with it's called Om. It's like a CD you can buy on Amazon, I think, by Master Cho Kok Sui, and it's where he's chanting Om, and I just put the crystal in front of the speaker, or on put earbuds back here, and just play the Om on it, during healings or after I'm done cleaning something. I just leave it in front of the Om and let it clean itself. So I hope you guys found that helpful. It's very important to keep your crystals clean, or your gemstones. Anything you wear on your body, pendants, rings, you gotta keep them clean daily because they absorb daily stress. And what is the pranic lifestyle? It's about using energy in every aspect of your life. Whether it's with your relationships, whether it's in business, whether it's in your personal life and your health, whether it's to clean negative energy or stress energy out of your house, out of your food. Pranic healing and all the teachings I learned from Master Cho Kok Sui have become a way of life. When I wake up in the morning, I'm already using energy, and we're taking like daily salt baths that Master Cho recommended to help purify the chakras and aura. We clean our foods with certain colored energies that we'll talk about here in a few minutes to purify all the negative energy that might be in food. Like Master Cho used to talk about, when people are preparing food, like a cook, if they're stressed out, that stress energy goes into the food. And so like when you eat it, then you might not feel so good, or it might not feel so happy. Like a while back, we went to this pizza place to get a pizza, and they were really busy, and the order got messed up, and the lady was really, really upset with me when she was making the pizza. She was making the pizza and just saying all kinds of negative stuff at the same time, and just spewing negativity all over the pizza and into the food. And I told my kids, we're gonna leave and we're gonna go somewhere else because the lady is expelling like negative energy into our food. And they totally understood what I was talking about. We went across town to the another place that had the same type of pizza, and there was a nice old grandma type lady who was really sweet as she made the pizza. She was happy. Lots of good energy went into the pizza. And when she gave it to us, I cleaned it anyways, just to purify it. But so if you're ever somewhere and the people are really stressed out, you can use energy to help bless the place, help bless the cooks. Like a lot of times when I go to a restaurant, we project green energy into the restaurant and into the kitchen to help purify the place. And, I normally carry like an MP3 player with me everywhere I go to help purify the energy of where we're at. Because most places are impregnated with the energy of the people that come there. Like if you go to a movie theater, the movie theater could be totally impregnated with thousands of thought forms. All the movies that are happening there, if they're emotional or scary or whatever, there's all kinds of weird thought forms floating around the movie theater. So, I always, like to purify the data and bring my MP3 player, playing the Own by Master Choco Sui, which I'll talk about, these mantras here in a second here. We use energy to bless our water. You've probably heard the concept of holy water. People have been doing it for thousands of years. It's basically using prayer and spiritual energy to purify and energize water, because water is actually crystalline based, so it holds a powerful charge. And so when it's blessed, you can either bathe in it, which they do in the Jewish tradition called the mikvah, or I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you dip your body, and other religious organizations do that, where they use like a river or like some body of water, and they dip the person totally into the into the water. Full immersion is what they go for. And the reason for that is, like, a lot of times when you're doing purification or like deep cleansing on people, sometimes things will move around, like emotional stuff they're trying to get rid of. It'll actually move around into the chakras and auras, and try to hide and move away from the spiritual energy. So when you do a full immersion, there's nowhere for it to escape to, so it gets disintegrated. And so, I'd like to talk about, if you go to praniclifestyle.com, you'll see like a lot of the tools that we talk about. Laser crystals. That's basically, a crystal that we use to disintegrate negative energy. And I got one here. I'll open up. It's like a magic wand type crystal. This here is like a pretty long one. It's like 9 inches long. So a crystal like this, you can use to disintegrate, negative thought forms, inside of people, dirty energy. You can clean food. You can clean, your house, your office, your projects, because the energy comes into, the crystal and shoots out the tip like a laser beam. That's why they call it a laser crystal. And there's different types of laser crystals, and there's also ones with gold in it. Like here, you can see it has a gold rod inside of it. And what happens is this gold rod speeds up the energy shooting out of the crystal, so it comes out very, very fast. So you can do purifications very, very quickly. And you can also use pendants. Like here's like a Star of David pendant. And what this does, it helps balance the upper and lower, chakras of the body. It helps balance the energy in the body. And these also can be programmed to absorb like any negative energy people send to you, or psychic attack, or the evil eye, or there's different names for it. But like a pendant, here's like you just wear it on the body, and they're consecrated following the protocol by Master Choco Sui in his book Pranic Crystal Healing, which you just wear it on the chest, and like somebody gives like a negative look to you, a negative thought form comes out of their chakra and goes to you. And when you wear one of these, instead of hitting your chakras and your body directly, it goes in there first. Like I remember one time I was using like a amethyst and other like protection type necklaces and stuff, and several times I had like a necklace blow off my neck. Like literally, it took a hit and like basically just exploded off my neck. It was like, I was like, wow, thank you for taking that hit for me. Other times I wore like metal crosses. I had one that Master Cho had blessed for me, and one time it like just the chain and everything just came off my neck, and the cross was bent a little bit. I was like, whoa, something was incoming there. And we also have like a quartz sphere. People can hold this in their hand, or they can they hold it while they're doing healing, or they can put it in their house, and it radiates violet energy to the whole house. And you can also use things like rings. Like say people have, if they wear an emerald ring, it puts green into their body. So if you wear a green stone on your left hand, like an emerald or a green tourmaline, it's constantly flushing the body with green energy. And the same with amethyst. If you wear amethyst, it's constantly flooding your body with violet, electroviolet light. Depends on the energy in the ring. But once they're consecrated, they become very powerful. They help harden the aura, and they make your aura bigger also, and it makes the crown really big, and it makes the aura hard. So like if somebody's like sending negative energy to you, or like there's like weird thought forms coming in from somewhere, your aura is really strong, and it just really just disintegrates or bounces it back. This like just repels it. And the same as with the pendants. And you can also wear what's it called, garnet, red stones, emerald, not emerald, ruby, or garnets. And when you wear it, the basic chakra becomes really big, and it helps bring in lots of prosperity energy. And other stones do different things. And I just like to quickly talk about some of the mantras of Master Choco Sui. Some people might not know these exist, or they might not know there's so many of them. But Om Shanti, I've had this one for like 20 years or more. And basically, it's like really loving energy comes out when you play it. So, you can play these mantras quietly. Like I have like a MP3 player with headphones. I don't have it here, but it's playing very quietly. You can't even hear it. So I have it like in my pocket, or when I'm traveling, on the airplane, or like traveling to other places. I have my MP3 player playing, different mantras. Depends on, what type of energy I want, and what I'm trying to do, and the energy of the place, that I'm in, and how much energy is needed to really blast the energy clean. But yeah, Om Shanti, it's really, really powerful. Then we got this one, the Master Choco Sui Meditation on Loving Kindness. It's where you're blessing the earth with Om Mani Padme Hum. And when you're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, tremendous energy comes down from, these Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They it's like their calling card. When it's said, they pour down the blessings down to the person chanting, and out to the, out to the environment around them. And depending on how much power the chanter has, and how much energy, like say the one from Master Choa, when you're chanting, the energy goes very, very far. And so every sentient being in the radius of the energy gets uplifted. Basically, the blue pearl gets activated in all the sentient beings, like with something like from Master Choa, it could be hundreds of feet, if not thousands of feet around you, that they all get blessed and energized, and the blessings of this radiate out. The meditation on twin hearts for peace and illumination. And I mean, this is one of the basic meditations that we learn in the very beginning of learning from Master Choa, and it's basically blessing the earth with love, and the prayer of Saint Francis. And when you do it, the chakras and aura become instantly just really gigantic, and as you bless the earth, tremendous energy passes through you, and as that happens, negative stuff in the chakras and the aura get flushed out and pushed away, and you generate tremendous good karma. And I don't know if this one you do it with pink light, pink and gold. Some of the versions don't use pink and gold, but I think this one might use pink and gold. And then we have just Om Mani Padme Hum, the book, and there's also audio version of just the Om Mani Padme Hum. And playing this is very, very powerful. And chant it 108 times is like, it's like 30 minutes of doing it. But your chakras become very purified of impurities, and the whole aura becomes very, very purified. And Master Cho told me that this generates prosperity karma. So it really helps with prosperity. I guess that's why they call it the wish-fulfilling jewel. See how we're doing on time here? Okay. So, and this is talks about how rose quartz emits pink energy. That's Master Cho Kok Sui there, my teacher. He's using a laser crystal there. And then he's got the book, The Universal and Kabbalistic Chakra Meditation on the Lord's Prayer. And there's a book and there's a CD, and they come separately, off of Amazon. If you click on these things, they should have a link there on praniclifestyle.com. Under blog, there's a link to, Master's products there. But this one's very powerful. It helps with being aware of what comes out of your mouth, what you think, and your actions. It helps, purify, any, impurities in the emotions, and also helps transmute sexual energy into higher energies. Very good stuff. Let's go back here. What do we got next? Oh yeah, there's the crystal I just showed you. That's the longer piece there. And there's more about the 24 karat gold rod crystals. And under crystals, you can see some of these. I think I might have a few of them. Om the Sound of Stillness. Master Cho Kok Sui did many different ohms, and they all had different energies and different energy levels that came out. Like when I was in class with Master Cho, he was, and I didn't know this until later, but he was always regulating how much energy flowed out to the students, as to not give them too much spiritual energy and spiritually fry them and give them way too much energy. And so this one here, Sound of Stillness, is probably the gentlest ohm that he has. And basically you just play it, and you can chant also, but it purifies your environment and your house. So you can quietly play it in your house to help disintegrate any stress energy or negative energy from the inhabitants, and also the whole neighborhood. And and also in the office, helps, because when people are in a place, they're actually emitting all kinds of energy and emotions into the area. So we got Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul. There's a book, and there's also a CD for the Meditation on the Soul, and basically helps you connect, to the blue pearl, which is actually the terminal that connects you up to your higher soul and upwards. Very, very powerful. But if you want to really know your life purpose and be on track spiritually, this one here definitely connects you with what you're supposed to be doing, and connects you with your higher soul. Very good stuff. The Existence of God is Self-Evident book. There's a book in the CD, and Master Cho Kok Sui talks about the different aspects of God, and the different how there's a planetary, there's a planetary logos for God, and then there's a one for the universe, one for the galaxy, one for the maxi universes. That means all the the local universes put together, and then a supreme God on top of that. That's everything is under that under that that consciousness. It's very, very powerful. Inner Teachings of Christianity Revealed, and there's also Amen CD that Master Cho did, where he's chanting Amen. But yeah, Master teaches about the Christ consciousness in this one, and you can get it on Amazon also. The Spiritual Essence of Man. It's a very powerful book. Master Cho Kok Sui talks about the names of God. There's the 24 spiritual elders, where there's names to call some of them, and there's one for each chakra. Each being of the chakra, for the, not only for the human body, but for the earthly crown chakra, and the crown chakra of maybe the universe and stuff. But these are the beings that created the earth. And so he reveals these names in this book here. Very powerful stuff. The meditation on Twin Hearts with Om Mani Padme Hum. It's another version of the one earlier where you're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum and Blessed in the Earth. Tremendously powerful. There's Master Cho Koksui holding a laser crystal there. It's one of my favorites here. This is the Twin Hearts, and at the end, Master Cho Koksui does a guided meditation where he brings, whitish violet and white light down into each of the chakras to cleanse and energize the chakras. I love this meditation. It helps disintegrate stuff from the past and also like daily stress. Very, very good stuff. Super Brain Yoga. This is based on the ancient Ganesha exercise where, this certain movement and hand mudras energize the brain. Inside the book, Master Cho goes over that more. But kids and children with ADHD and ADD and, other things that, the brain needs to be more energized, having tremendous success with that. Pranic psychotherapy. This is where you're using, basically the pranic healing to disintegrate negative thought forms that might be stuck in the chakras. So this is a chakra right here, and there can be thought forms that get stuck or wedged into the energy centers, and after time they can bog down and weigh down the energy centers. And so this teaches how to go in here and disintegrate this. And, you can also use it on the basic chakra to disintegrate poverty consciousness, but that's not, I don't think doing healing for poverty consciousness is in this book here, but, it has lots of other things for fears and phobias and stuff like that. Pranic crystal healing. This is where Master Cho Koksui teaches about how to program crystals, how to clean them, how to use them for different purposes, how to use them on other people and on the chakras. It's very good stuff. And, we use this in combination with pranic psychotherapy and the advanced pranic healing, which is, I'll show you in a second here. But this is Miracles Through Pranic Healing. This is the book where Master Cho Koksui talks about, using white light on the chakras to help, purify people's entire energy body in the chakras. And there's a healing angel on the front there. And there's a poster that is made of that also. Advanced pranic healing. It's where you use like green energy and the orange energy, red energy for like physical health, energizing to give people more energy. And it's very powerful. It speeds up the healing process. Practical psychic self for home and office. This is where Master Cho Koksui talks about making these energy shields around people, and you can use them around like children and also, around offices or buildings or even projects. I love to, use all these different things here. But these are all different books and courses taught by Master Cho Koksui in the different aspects of how to use energy. So like for food, you can use like green energy, orange energy, and then like, electric violet and then gold. But if you're in a hurry, just blasting food with green and then electric violet is pretty powerful. Because sometimes I might be out at a restaurant and I don't want to, be like waving around too much, like people are watching. So like, I'll just sit there with my, hand next to the plate, projecting the energy out of my hands onto the plate and purifying, the food and everything. It's very easy. And then let's see what else we got here to show you. Oh yeah, we do healing sessions also, where we use, the laser crystal that I showed you to purify the chakras. Like, all these books we showed you, like how to, the pranic psychotherapy and crystal healing and advanced pranic healing and stuff to do on the chakras, we can do that for you to purify, repressed emotions, fear, worries about money. You would just tell me what you want to work on. And we do it all long distance. So you just send me a picture, and that's all I need. A picture and maybe what you want to work on. And, we can also do pranic facials or body sculpting, where we use energy to help reshape the body and basically help remove stress energy from the face. And we can also help energize projects. Like if you had a project that you're working on, we can help you, cleanse and energize that. And I think we had a special going on right now. It's one session for 125 or four for 400. And this is basically, we'll work on you every week for a month. So that's we have the special package there. And basically all I need is your picture and what you want to work on. And we basically every day do, cleaning on you, cleaning, energizing, and blessing, and help you disintegrate, cut negative energy connections, and purify daily stress. And if there's any particular thing you want to work on, we also do that also. And I know I covered a lot of information here. Let's see if we missed anything. Oh yeah, these are extractor crystals. These, you can use them on the body. I used to tape them on my chakras, and basically you program it to expel and extract dirty energy or emotions or anger or whatever from a chakra or a different part of the body. And this one has 12 in it, so you would use it on 12 of the chakras, or you either lay down or you just tape them with cloth tape, or you can use a piece of paper and basically you would make a drawing of the person and their chakras, and then you put one of these on their chakra, and then you program it to cleanse and energize your chakra for the next 10 minutes or whatever, and basically it just absorbs it. And then you can program to expel it into a salt bowl or into other places. But these are very, very powerful. They can be used. I've used them on the airplane. I use them. You could be watching TV. You could, I've been working. I strap one to my ajna, and then to my throat, and then on my chest and front shoulder, and then had them on the back. And I'm, just sitting there as you're working, and it's sucking off stuff from your body, basically. And always have singing bowls, crystal tuning forks, and these flower of life pendants. And let's see what else we got here. Did we cover everything we want to cover? Yeah, I just basically want to introduce you to the pranic lifestyle. We're using a laser crystal here to bless the ocean. Just blessing the ocean with divine healing energy and love. You can really feel it pulsating out. There's a lot of energy being drawn, through the crystal. We're just basically holding it, and it's almost being, it's just pulsating massively, and a lot of energy coming through. We're blessing the ocean. It's you can almost, it's almost like holding on to a rope. It's I'm trying to hold on to the crystal. The crystal's being drawn deeply into the water, and it's pulsating. This other one I got 4 of them. And this one here, we'll try this one out. Oh, it's completely different energy. It's really soft. This energy, the energy of this crystal, very yin. It's like a female type energy. It's like the goddess of the sea, loves it. Wow. Yes, have a good one. Energy healing sessions with a laser crystal. A lot of my clients, ask me to do energy healing for them, for themselves, their family, and their projects. And so basically, we just use the energy crystal like this to disintegrate, negative thought forms about people and to help purify. Hi, guys! To help purify people and places. And basically, we just use a crystal like this, and you can really feel the effect, because a lot of people are busy and they don't have time to do this stuff for themselves. So we can do it for you. And just go ahead and click the link below there, and we can give you some more information on booking a session. But basically, we use the laser beam energy to help disintegrate negative thought forms and stress, and help disintegrate negative cords from people that are draining your energy. Like basically, we just project like healing energy through the crystal, and it could be we do the healing remotely, as in distance. All I need is your picture, your name and your picture, which you can email to me, and then that's all I need to do this session. Or a picture of the the building or the business that needs to be purified or blessed or needs financial healing. But basically, the energy just comes out, and you might be able to feel that you're being purified with the blessings of God, and all the healing angels, all your chakras are being divinely healed, and any negative connections are being disintegrated and disposed of properly. And may you be blessed with divine healing energy, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So be it. So that's like a little sample, and go ahead and click on the button below now if you'd like to book a pranic crystal healing session with me, or you'd like to buy a laser crystal. We can get on a video call and I can show you the pieces that we have available. And also, if you'd like to purchase a ring, we can also show you all the different ring options. And if you'd like to sign up for the basic pranic healing workshop, we can do that too. So go ahead and click on the link below now, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.